time. Thank you. Today we take a moment to honor and celebrate the incredible strength, courage, and resilience of all those who have been affected by cancer, patients, survivors, their families, and those we have lost. Cancer touches so many lives, and while the journey is often filled with challenges, it is also one of hope, determination, and love. We stand together to recognize the warriors who fight every day, and we remember those who battled and their battles have ended, forever inspiring us to keep pushing forward. Let us all unite in support, offer kindness, understanding, and hope to those in need. Continue progress in the fight against cancer. The games played today are more than just a competition. They're a tribute to the strength, determination, and hope of those who have faced cancer, and to the memories of those we've lost. As we play today, let's remember the battles fought, the spirits unbroken, and the community that continues to come together to make a difference. We stand united in support of the ongoing fight against cancer, and together we will continue to raise awareness and to show our strength. We would now like to take a moment of silence to remember all those who have been affected by cancer. Together, we are stronger. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you. And now we ask that all teams stay on the field to take group photos before beginning our next contest. If there are any Adrian College student athletes in attendance, and we invite you to the field to take a picture with the team.
Rochelle's tall, she's always in the back.
But I thought they were on home.
Tony would like this.
Why is it Tony?
And what's funny is he has a real bad sense of smell because his nose has been broken.
Sid. Oh, from,
He's a big kickboxer.
yeah. I thought he just wants to be.
Pictures of him when he was younger.
Mommy?
Hello? Hi.
So, I'm going to think it's Tony.
They won the first game. They're about to start the second. They're doing a stand up for cancer. We had to fill out a sign. Did she try the shoes on yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, Sophia, so from me walking around in my sandals, I had one little blister. On her balls, no, the top of her big toe from her church shoes. So I had those two little things in my purse, and she put them on, and they helped her. She's down by the net. No, she wanted to run, baby. You should be happy she wants to go show her shirt. Yeah. Funny.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
On the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Hello, softball fans. This is ACTV presenting you this clash between the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and your Adrian College Bulldogs. My name is Jack Whitehead, and we are in store for a battle here this afternoon at the AC softball field. Before we start, we had a strikeout cancer game today where every player and coach took the field and took a picture holding up a sign who they are striking out cancer for. It was a great gesture here at the AC softball field. Now let's get into it. We have the Oakland Golden Grizzlies coming off a 5-4 defeat against Ohio Northern here this morning. We just saw the Adrian College Bulldogs take down Ohio Northern 15-0. Starting on the mound for your Bulldogs, Caitlin Fry. She comes into this with a 6.68 ERA, 2-1 record in 13 appearances, 51 innings pitched. And let's hope she can have a very good performance here today. Going through the Oakland Golden Grizzlies lineup quickly here before we get going, we have number 27, Allie with a Y. Allie, Tessa, Sierra, Olivia, Sarah, Reagan, Lex, Kaylee, and Nair. First pitch of the ballgame is low and away here. Leadoff hitter, like I said, is Allie, number 27. She will be patrolling center field this afternoon. 1-0 count to start the ball game off here. As pitch 2 is fouled straight behind here. Good location there. Adrian College comes in with a record of 11-16 overall. They are winners of 6 of their last 8, including the one we just witnessed. Pitch 3 is lined to left field. That's going to get down. Base hit into the corner. Runner's going to round. First, heading to second, slides in there safely. Leadoff doubled for number 27, Allie. The center fielder for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. A great start for them there. Looked like she went away with that pitch. Allie just threw the bat at it down the left field line, got herself a double there. Now coming to the plate, we have Allie, I.E. She's playing shortstop today. See if Caitlin Fry here, the pitcher, can get a ground ball for herself. Pitch 1 is low and in the dirt. She gets ready to fire here. Pitch number 2. As that is going to be called, strike 1. Looked a little bit high, but Caitlin Fry gets the benefit of the doubt there. Count is 1-1. Ball 2, it's going to be just outside. 2-1 count here to number 17, Allie. Pitch 3 is going to be ripped into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And Allie is going to be tagged out at third base. A great throw from the left fielder, Taylor Robinson, to cut out the runner going second to third. Tough base running there. A good swing there from Allie. She gets a single into left field. Fielder's choice, unfortunately, as Taylor Robinson comes up gunning to get the out at third base, and Bulldogs get an out there. It's pitch number 1 here for Tessa, the catcher this afternoon, is going to be fouled straight back and out of play. As second pitch is going to be sawed off, foul ball here. Count's going to be 0-2. One out, runner on first base, 0-2 the count here to Tessa, the catcher this afternoon. She swings, hits a fly ball into fairly deep right field. That is going to be caught by the right fielder out there, Courtney Robinson, for the second out. Now coming to the plate, Sierra, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, the first baseman here for the Golden Grizzlies this afternoon. She swings. It's a foul ball down the right field line. Becoming an early theme here for Caitlin Fry, getting ahead of these Golden Grizzly hitters. Should bode well later in the game. She fires a tapper back up the middle. Going to be a tough play. Second baseman flips to the shortstop. Out number 3. A good turn there by Kylie McClanahan and Greer Simpson. As we are through a half an inning here, middle of the first. Bulldogs 0, Golden Grizzlies 0. You're watching ACTV. We're going to take a short break.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
So that's straight. Good.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back, Bulldog softball fans. We are heading to the bottom of the first. Score is 0-0. Golden Grizzlies with one hit that first inning. One left on base as the Bulldogs come to bat. We are going to run through their order. McClanahan, Simpson, Robinson, Hoffman, Fry, Robertson, Holmes, Kozel, and Scott. Leading off, Kylie McClanahan comes in with a really nice 375 average here. 24 hits on the year, 7 doubles, 12 RBIs with a 459 on-base percentage. As the pitcher here for the Golden Grizzlies is number 4, Kaylee. We do not have last names here for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. I apologize for that. Just going by the first name here. As let's see if the Bulldogs can keep the hot sticks going as they put up 15 runs in the first 2 innings in their previous game against Ohio Northern. Looking for the doubleheader sweep here today. Golden Grizzlies are coming off a 5-4 defeat, like I mentioned earlier, versus Ohio Northern just this morning at the AC softball field. As Kaylee McClanahan steps to the plate, Kaylee's at second base here this afternoon for the Bulldogs. As we are underway. Kaylee in the windup. Pitch 1 is going to be down in the dirt for ball number 1. Kaylee taking her time out there. Trying to lock in a nice pitch here. As it is swung, popped up right behind home plate. Catcher running around. Oh, just drops it. Tough play there. Kind of fouled up straight above her. Those are always very tough. Hopefully the infield can kind of shout and direct her to that one. So it's going to fall foul ground for strike number 1 here. 1-1 the count. This pitch is line drive, swatted into the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. It gets by the left fielder out there. Kaylee is holding up into second base there with a leadoff double for the Bulldogs. Very nice piece of hitting. Lex out there in left field. A little trouble out there. Kind of a tough bounce as McClanahan leads it off here with a double. Now stepping to the plate, we have Greer Simpson. She's at shortstop here today for the Bulldogs. Simpson takes ball one high. Simpson comes in with a 3.68 average, 23 RBIs. She is the Bulldogs' leading RBI getter with 23, and she has a whopping 500 slugging percentage. Let's see if she can do some damage here and get the Bulldogs on the board first. Pitch number 2 here coming in. As his line drive straight up the middle. Great piece of hitting. As the runner's going to stop at third there. Nice single line drive up the middle for Simpson. As the Bulldogs are getting going early here. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Now coming to the plate, we have number 17, Taylor Robinson. Coming off a really nice play in the first inning to nab that runner at third base. She's got a chance here with nobody out. Runners at the corners. Get herself an RBI here. As she swings, hits a fly ball to left field, and that is going to be caught out there. But it will score a Bulldog run as the Bulldogs get on the board first here. On an RBI from Taylor Robinson. She's going to score McClanahan, keep the Bulldogs on the board first here with a 1-0 lead. The left fielder, Lex, has been busy out there for the Golden Grizzlies early. She's come up with a few nice plays, though. Now up is Michelle Hoffman for the Bulldogs as she takes strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. Huffman, comes in with a 3.57 ERA. 3.57 batting average here for the Bulldogs in the cleanup spot today. That pitch is high and up. So the catcher tries back pick there of Simpson. She gets back fairly easily. Count's going to move to 1-1 here. As ball 2 is going to be low, it's going to get away from the catcher, Tessa, and that will allow Simpson to move into scoring position to second base. There's our softball scoreboard up here. At AC Softball, looks like it just, oh, there we go. It's not cooperating here. Just know it is 1-0 Adrian College Bulldogs. Hoffman to the dish, 2-1 count. She's going to take ball 3 low, and that's going to get by the catcher again. And Simpson's going to move up to third base here with 1 out. Back-to-back wild pitches allow Simpson to get to third base. See if Huffman can get herself an RBI here. Extend that Bulldog lead to 3-1. Big opening up the middle if she can just tap one past the pitcher. 3-1 count. When she takes strike 2 there, looked a little bit high. I think she thought as well. Took a few steps toward first base. Count moves full here. Full count. Just a ball in play here will do a job. As she takes ball 4 in the dirt there. Great take. She looked like she wanted it. But she held off as Michelle Huffman is going to take a walk here to set it up for the pitcher, Caitlin Fry here. See if she can help herself out. Bulldogs runners at the corners. 1 out. The pitcher at the dish, Caitlin Fry. Huffman leads from first, Simpson from third. Pitch is fouled straight back here towards us. That'll be strike 1. A nice early aggressive approach there from Fry. Fry, really a dual athlete here. She comes in batting .341, as well as we said she was pitching. She has a 6.6 ERA. She does everything for this Bulldog team. She comes in with 11 RBIs and a .409 slugging with a .434 on-base percentage. See if she can up those statistics right here. 0-1 count. As she squares to bunt, she pulls back. That's going to be a stolen base there for Huffman. As she gets to second, catcher throws down to third. Simpson back easily. Pitch was called a strike as it's going to be 0-2 now to Fry. Runners at third and second. One out here. See if she can get bat on ball here and score another couple of runs here for the Bulldogs. And the pitch is inside, slapped to third base. Third baseman checks home, throws to first, and got the out. A very productive at-bat there from Caitlin Fry as she grounds out 5-3. But the Bulldogs score another run as Simpson comes in to score, and that'll be an RBI for Fry. 2 out now. Huffman moves over to third base on that. A nice piece of hitting there with 2 strikes just to get the bat on the ball. The third baseman, Sarah, checked home, didn't have a play. She threw over to first and got the sure out as the first pitch here to Courtney Robinson, the right fielder, is high and outside. Ball 1. Robertson comes in with a .373 average, third on the Bulldogs, and she has a .484 slugging. Clearly one of the Bulldogs' better bats here as she takes ball 2 in the dirt. A nice stop there from Tessa. Bulldogs with 2 runs in here already. Trying to add more with 2 strike, 2 out hitting. That pitch is going to be up and away. Sort of a staring contest there between the catcher and Huffman there, leading off third base. Count's going to be 3-0. Robertson likely taking here, but maybe she'll surprise us. Yeah, she takes one on the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. 3-1 count here to Robertson. Nice hitter's count here for her. See if she can do some damage. And she swings and fouls one right over the Golden Grizzlies dugout for strike number 2. That's going to move the count to a full count. Quite a few pitches thrown here from Kaylee and the Golden Grizzlies. Bulldogs making her work. Always nice. Second game of doubleheader. So we have a full count here, and the pitch is going to be swung on, foul tip, straight back. Nice piece of hitting there from Robertson as she fights off that full count pitch on the outside part of the plate. Have another 3-2 pitch here. Huffman at third, Robertson at the dish. She's going to take ball 4 low and outside in the dirt. A nice stop there from Tessa. But that is going to that's going to allow the Bulldogs to have a first and third situation here. As number 13, Haley Holmes, first baseman here, is coming to the dish. She will have a chance to extend the Bulldog lead. Holmes comes in with a .270 average, 6 RBIs on the year, and a .341 on base percentage. And she swings, and it's a foul ball down the third base line here. As Kaylee, early on, the pitcher for the Golden Grizzlies, is finding the strike zone fairly frequently here, forcing the Bulldogs to swing, and they have successfully so far. See if Holmes can keep that up. As she swings and fouls one again, right above us. Up here in the booth, as the count's going to move to 0-2. See if Holmes, a nice 2-strike approach here. See if she can just smack one. Get the outfield grass here and extend the Bulldogs' lead. As she takes ball 1 high there. A little too high there from Kaylee. A nice take there from Holmes. 1-2 the count. Huffman at third. Robertson at first. Fry at third. Huffman at first. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. A nice job there from number 4, Kaylee, for the Golden Grizzlies to fight out of that jam. Bulldogs get 2. We head to the second inning here. You're watching ACTV NCSA softball here at AC Softball Field.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
And we are back here at the AC Softball Field. Bulldogs leading 2-0 here on ACTV. Number 31, Sarah, the third baseman, will be coming to the dish. Fry out for her second inning of work as she spots a fastball there in the outside part of the plate. Get ahead, 0-1. As she swings, hits a little blooper to left. That's going to be caught over there by the third baseman. Oh, no. Oh, yes, it is. It will be caught in foul ground there as Fry gets the early out here. A nice 2-pitch out there as number 9, Olivia, was retired. Apologies, that was Olivia. This is Sarah now as she swings. First pitch hits a ground ball to shortstop, over to first. Got it. 3 pitches, 2 outs here by the Bulldogs. Nice, efficient pitching here, keeping the ball on the ground as number 23, Greer Simpson, makes that play. The first play of the inning was made by Brianna Scott over there at third base. As ball 1 comes in here, down and away. As another ground ball hits softly, Simpson comes up with it at short, throws over to first, got her. That is a nice 5-pitch inning there, folks, from Caitlin Fry, keeping the ball on the ground. That'll end the middle, or that'll send us to the middle of the second. You are watching ACTV. We'll take a short break, and when we get back, the Bulldogs will have Sarah Kozel, Brianna Scott, and Kylie McClanahan due up. You're watching ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Welcome back here on ACTV. We have Sarah Kozel, the center fielder, up. She's going to lead off the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. She takes strike one there, on the outside part of the plate. She swings and hits a little shallow pop fly to left field, and that play is going to be made over there by number 17, Allie, the shortstop. A nice play there. As number 4, Kaylee, keeps pounding the strike zone here for the Golden Grizzlies and gets an out on 2 pitches there. And Brianna Scott is going to come to the dish now, third baseman for the Bulldogs. See if she could start a little one-out rally here. She swings and fouls one straight back behind us. First strike, number 1. Scott comes in posting a 2.780 average with a 3.92 slugging percentage. As she takes pitch 2 down and low in the dirt. Good eye there. Count evens up 1-1. Pitch number 2 will be on the outside part of the plate there for strike number 2. Golden Grizzlies pitcher is getting ahead here, pounding the zone with strikes. Let's see if Scott can fight here with 2 strikes. 1-2 count. That is going to be just high and outside, says the umpire. Count's going to move to 2-2. Scott on the air with 9 walks. Sort of middle of the pack here for the Bulldogs. She takes one high again. Same spot there. As the count is going to move to 3-2 here. Let's see if Scott can get on for the top of the order on deck, McClanahan. Swings, hits a foul ball just over top of the Adrian College Bulldogs dugout there. So the count's going to stay here, full count. Scott digging in here. Full count pitch is on the way, and swing, line drive, base hit up the middle. A very nice at-bat there from Brianna Scott as she's going to get herself a single here. And that is going to flip it over to Kylie McClanahan at the top. McClanahan is 1 for 1 with a double. Double to the left fielder last time. A one-hop there for Lex as it just got under her glove. Allow McClanahan to stroll into second base there with a double. 1 out, runner on first. Top of the Bulldog order. 2-0 score here in the bottom of the second inning. And pitch number 1 there is going to cross. Letter high. Outside part of the plate for strike number 1. Scott digs in. Pitch is going to be high, but she hits it. She's going to pop it up just behind second base. Everyone coming together, and a nice play out there. The second baseman, Olivia, Makes the nice play just on the edge of the grass there for out number 2. It's going to bring up Simpson here for her second at-bat of the ball game. There's a high pitch there from the pitcher for the Golden Grizzlies, Kaylee. Not sure how McClanahan got a bat on that one. Nonetheless, a nice play there for the Golden Grizzlies. So there's going to be 2 out now. Simpson swings, hits a fly ball, shallow center field. Center fielder coming on, second baseman going out, and another wonderful play out there by Olivia, the second baseman, as she makes 2 wonderful plays back-to-back there, as that's going to end the second inning here. 2-0 Bulldogs, end of the second inning. You are watching ACTV. We will be back after this short message.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back here on ACTV. We head to the top of the third inning. The Adrian College Bulldogs against the Oakland University Golden Grizzlies here. Bulldogs lead 2-0 here, as the left fielder Lex, number 23, is going to lead it off here for the Golden Grizzlies. As she's going to squirt a bunt, foul ball back into the stands. Looks like everyone's okay, as that's going to be strike number 1. Fry's delivery is inside for ball number 1. Fry's been around the strike zone fairly frequently here this afternoon. Both pitchers have, actually. As the 1-1 delivery is high and outside for ball number 2. Bottom 3 in the Golden Grizzlies lineup here with Lex, Kaylee, and Nair. See if Fry can set them down. As strike number 2 there, a nice pitch out there. Out front of it a little was Lex, as the count's going to move to 2-2. And strike 3 down there looking on the outside part of the plate. A nice frame job there. A nice pitch as well from Fry, as that's going to retire the leadoff hitter Lex. 1 out for the Bulldogs. As number 4, the pitcher, Kaylee, is going to step into the plate. She hits a foul ball just back behind us. First strike number 1. Huffman there with a nice frame on that last pitch. Steal a strike there. This is the 0-1. It's going to be swung on and missed. Fry living outside there. The outside part of the plate. Golden Grizzlies having a tough time getting the bat to the ball out there. Goes right back there, and another strike 3 looking. Caitlin Fry is living out there, and she is doing wonders for the Bulldogs. Two strikeouts already this inning, as that is going to bring number 18, Nair, the lefty playing right field this afternoon. As she swings, hits a little blooper behind third base, left field. Taylor Robinson coming on, makes the play in foul territory, as the Golden Grizzlies go 3-3 down for the second inning in a row. Caitlin Fry is through 3 here. Bulldogs up 2-0. You are watching ACTV. We will be back just after this message.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Welcome back here on ACTV. We are through 2.5 here. Bulldogs leading the Golden Grizzlies 2-0. As the left fielder Taylor Robinson will be leading it off for the Bulldogs, coming off a nice play to end the inning on a play in the foul territory there. Robinson flew out to her counterpart in left field their first time up. Number 4 for the Golden Grizzlies, Kaylee, has kept this potent Bulldog lineup in order so far, just giving up 2 runs in 2 innings of work. As her first pitch there in the bottom of the 3rd inning is high and outside. Count moves to 1-0. Pitch number 2 is outside, it appears. Pitch looked pretty good from our perspective. Count's going to move to 2-0 here for Taylor Robinson. And there we go. Close to the same pitch there, maybe just a little bit more across the plate. As Kaylee gets the call there, moving the count to 2-1 here. The lefty Robinson digging in here. She takes ball 3 up high and away. See if Robinson can lead off the inning here with a base hit or a walk. Robinson comes in batting .222. Just 9 at-bats, though, this year. Fairly small sample size. As she takes strike 2 there on the inside part of the plate. Count moves to full. See if the Bulldogs can get the leadoff runner on here. Pitch is going to be up and in. And that is going to be ball 4 for Taylor Robinson as she draws the leadoff walk here in the 3rd inning. And now we have number 7, Michelle Huffman, coming to the dish. She walked and scored in the first, or walked and got to 3rd base, but did not score in the 1st inning. She takes ball 1 high. Robinson stops and starts. Looked like she wanted to go there. Nice play by the catcher Tessa to prevent her. Bulldogs will run. They do put pressure on the defense. They are 67 of 80 on stolen base attempts this year. That's going to be ball 2 up high. 2-0 to the Bulldog cleanup hitter Huffman, the catcher here this afternoon. She's going to take ball 3 up high. Snap throw back to first base. Robinson gets back in there easily. 3-0 the count here to Michelle Huffman. See if the Bulldog coach here can give her the green light. See if she can do some damage here. As their strike one. Right over the heart of the plate, knee high. Nice pitch there by Kaylee to get back in the count. Count still 3-1 in Michelle Huffman's favor. As that pitch is down on the inside part of the plate here for strike number 2. Moving the count to a full count. See if the Bulldogs start Robinson over there at first base and put the defense on their heels. She's not running. A line drive into center field. That is going to be caught out there by Allie. Throw back to first. Robinson gets back there with ease. A nice swing there. Michelle Huffman lines out to center field. It's going to bring up the pitcher here tonight, Caitlin Fry. Fry with a ground ball to third base last time up, scoring a run for the Bulldogs. And she's going to take ball one outside, another snap throw. Back to first base behind the runner Robinson. Again, back with ease. Count is 1-0 here. Squares around a bunt. Third baseman charging in. She's going to bunt that. That's going to go just foul. Just out of the reach is Sarah over there at third base. It's going to move the count to 1-1. Fry leads the Bulldogs, she is the best percentage on the Bulldogs, 4 for 4 on stolen bases. She has wheels. As she swings and it's a pop fly, in comes on the first baseman, catcher goes out, ball's going to land foul. It's going to move the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fry's going to have to battle here, see if she can put the ball in play. Bulldog dugout cheering her on. Kaylee with the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be high for ball number 2. Bulldogs making the Golden Grizzlies pitcher here work for this inning. 2 full counts so far, and looks like we're on our way to another full count. 1 out, Robinson at first base, 2-2 count. Pitcher Fry up at the dish. 2-2 pitch is rolled in there. As snap throw back to first, Robinson back there easily. A nice play by the catcher there. Tessa to keep that one in front. As we do, in fact, move to a 3rd consecutive full count here. Robinson, it seems, has been itching to try and get to second base on her own. See if the Bulldogs allow her to. She's not going. The 3-2 pitch is high and outside. A nice at-bat there from the pitcher, Caitlin Fry, as she works a 1-out walk here. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here, just for the pitcher. That is going to be number 12, Alexis Butcher. I apologize if I mispronounced that name. She's going to pinch run there from Caitlin Fry, for Caitlin Fry, being the pitcher. That's going to bring Courtney Robinson to the dish. Robertson with a walk back in the 1st inning. Bulldogs with 2 on here, 1 out. 2-0 score here in the bottom of the 3rd. So the first pitch is low and outside there for ball 1. We mentioned this earlier. Robertson, the .576 slugging, leads the Bulldogs by a fair margin. See if she can do some damage. She takes ball too high. Count's going to be 2-0 here. Bulldogs making the Golden Grizzlies pitcher work here this inning. As she delivers, and that is a fly ball struck fairly deep into left field. Left fielder's going to come on. Lex is going to make a nice play, as that's going to retire Robinson. 2 outs now for the first baseman for the Bulldogs. Haley Holmes coming to the dish. See if the Bulldogs can have some 2-out magic here. As she swings, and it's a blooper into left field. That's going to get down. Robinson, send home. She's going to score easily as the throw comes into third base. 3-0 Bulldogs. A nice piece of hitting there from Haley Holmes. As she's going to hit a blooper into left field. No chance for the left fielder as Robinson scores easily there from second base. That's going to bring up Sarah Kozel, excuse me. As she swings, hits a deep fly ball to left field over the head of the left fielder. That's going to score 1. As she cruises into second base with a 2-out double. A great piece of hitting there. Fry is going to score. Holmes into third base as Sarah Kozel with a shot into left field. That's going to extend the Bulldog lead to 4-0. It's going to bring up Brianna Scott here. As she's going to swing, line drive into right field. That's going to get down. Holmes is in to score. Kozel right behind her. And that is a nice 2-out piece of hitting there. Single to right field. That's going to extend the Bulldog lead to 6-0. Some great 2-out at-bats here, with the Bulldogs scoring all 4 runs this inning with 2 outs. The bottom of the order coming through big time, extending the lead. So that's going to flip it back over to McClanahan. As she takes ball 1 low in the dirt, that's going to get away. Scott into second base there. Let's see if McClanahan can keep this going here for the Bulldogs. McClanahan 1 for 2 on the day. The double to left field and a fly out just on the outfield grass there to the second baseman last inning. As she swings, and it's a fly ball, center field. Center fielder is camped under it. Allie, and she's going to make the play there. Bulldogs get 4 here in the bottom of the third to extend the lead 6-0. You're watching ACTV. We'll be back for the 4th inning in just a moment.
Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
And we are back here for the top of the 4th inning between the Golden Grizzlies and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Golden Grizzlies will have the top of the order. Number 27, the center fielder, Abby. Or that's going to be Allie, excuse me. Number 17 here. She singled back in the first inning. As Fry delivers the first pitch, that's going to be a little bit high. As that's going to be swung on, popped up behind home plate, and just out of play. A nice effort there from the catcher, Huffman, as that ball just went out of play. It's going to bring the count to 1-1 here. Just a gut-wrenching 4 runs to give up for the Golden Grizzlies there. 2 outs, bottom of the Bulldogs order. They get it done. So that's going to be ball 2 inside there. Count is going to be 2-1 here for the Grizzlies shortstop. Strike number 2 there. The count moves to 2-2. Swung on and fouled. Just to the left of us into the Golden Grizzlies dugout. 2-2 the count. Caitlin Fry has been on cruise control here so far. And a little blooper into center field. Coming on center fielder. Dives just out of her reach. As Allie there. The nice little bloop shot into center field. She's going to be 2 for 2 on the day. Great effort there coming on from Sarah Kozel. Just out of her reach. That's going to bring up the catcher here, Tessa. As she swings, hits a line drive to right field. That's going to be foul. As Fry gets ahead of another Golden Grizzlies hitter. With an 0-1 count. Fairly clean game here for both teams. Golden Grizzlies were charged with an error on the first batter of the game for the Bulldogs on that double to left field. But other than that, it's been a clean game here. As that strike 2 a little bit high there for Tessa. Fry gets the call, moving the count to 0-2. And strike 3, foul tipped into the mid of Huffman for another strikeout. That is number 3 by my calculations for Fry. It's going to bring up number 0, first baseman Ciara. I apologize with these names if I'm getting them wrong. She's going to take ball 1 high there. And same location there. It's going to move the count to 2-0. Swung on, lightly hit. First baseman is going to grab that. Touch first base for the out. Allie's going to move to second base there. A really nice play there by Haley Holmes to just secure the 1 out here. No need to risk anything. Up 6-0. And so it's going to bring up number 9, it appears. Olivia, the second baseman. And she's going to hit a base hit right back up the middle. And that should score as the throw comes home. Cut off by the pitcher, Fry. And that is going to score Allie. A nice piece of hitting there from Olivia. Right back up the middle. As that is going to move the score to 6-1 for the Bulldogs. And another 2-out RBI in this ball game. Really nice job from both teams here. Putting bat on ball with 2 outs. You never know. As pitch number 1 is going to be high and tight to Sarah, the third baseman here for the Grizzlies. 6-1 our score. Top of the 4th inning, 2 outs. And that's going to be swung on and driven foul over the Bulldogs dugout. It's the first Bulldog run that they have given up today after their 15-0 win over Ohio Northern in our prior broadcast. This count is 1-1 now. And that's swung on, ripped into left field. And a base hit there from Sarah, taken by Robinson. She's going to get it back in. Nice piece of hitting on an inside pitch. She turns on it and rips it past the third baseman. That's going to be a single basically every level. A nice line drive swing in between that 5-6 hole. And another one that way. Third baseman number 5 is going to corral it, make the play. Brianna Scott over there, and that's going to retire the Golden Grizzlies. Grizzlies going to run on 3 hits, 2 left on base, and we are going to move to the bottom of the 4th there. Bulldogs lead 6-1. You're watching ACTV. We'll be right back.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
And we are back here. Bottom of the 4th inning, Bulldogs lead the Golden Grizzlies 6-1. Leading off is going to be Greer Simpson for the Bulldogs. 2, 3, and 4 in the order here. See if they can extend the lead. Adrian leads this all-time series between Oakland University 8-2. Adrian has won 7 consecutive meetings, dating back to 2022. Adrian won their last matchup against the Golden Grizzlies 16-2 on April 14th of last year. So almost a year ago to the date, Adrian has dominated this Golden Grizzlies team. Let's see if they can extend the lead here in the bottom of the 4th. As pitch 1 is going to be down and low for ball number 1 to Greer Simpson, Bulldog shortstop. That pitch is going to be high and outside for ball number 2. There we go. First strike number 1 there from the pitcher, Kaylee. See how she can respond here after giving up 4 runs with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 out runs are absolute killers. See if she can respond here. 2-1 count here to Simpson. She hits a foul ball. Again, right over that Bulldog dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's going to be down low, taken for ball number 3 here. See if Simpson can start another rally here. And the full count pitch. Is swung on, flared into left field. It looks like it's going to land foul, and it does. Nice pitch. Nice contact. Great softball all around. She fights off a tough 3-2 pitch there and inside on her hands. And we will do it again here. Full count. She's going to take ball 4. Great eye there from Simpson. As when that ball was about halfway to home plate, she already knew. She dropped the bat and started running. As that's going to bring up Robinson here. Robinson has made a few nice plays in left field today for the Bulldogs. The 3-hole hitter here today. See if the Bulldogs can start a rally here. As she swings, tapper, shortstop, nobody covering second. Now the second baseman gets over there. And that's going to retire Simpson there at second base. A nice turn there from Allie and Olivia. Up the middle there for the Golden Grizzlies. As there's going to be 1 out now. As Michelle Huffman is going to step in. Number 7, the catcher for the Bulldogs today, has caught a great game so far. 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly ball to center. She squares the bunt, lays it down brilliantly. Third baseman charges on, throws, not going to have a play. A fantastic bunt there from Michelle Huffman. Just in no man's land. No chance for any Golden Grizzly to come up with that one. And she's going to hit or lay down a nice single there. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Fry, with 2 on and 1 out. It's the first time we've really seen a Bulldog square and bunt. And boy, was that perfect bunt. As another one squares around here, and she pulls back just in time. See if the Bulldogs rely on some small ball here to extend the lead. Fry, the pitcher, has thrown an excellent game so far, just allowing 1 run in 4 innings. She's not scoring here, and she swings away and hits a line drive, dropped by the third baseman, steps on the bag for 1, throws across the diamond. That throw's going to get away. And the Bulldog runner is scoring for all the way. Oh, my goodness. Number 7, Michelle Huffman, with outstanding base running. Starting the play at first base. Oh, that is brilliant. A nice hard-hit ground ball by Fry. The force out got Robinson at third. The third baseman, Sarah, turned, fired to first, just past the glove of the first baseman, Ciara. And Huffman goes first to home to extend the Bulldog lead 7-1. We have the same pinch runner here this time for the Bulldogs, for Fry. Just a nice pinch runner there for Alexis. As Alexis is 8 for 9 on stolen bases this year, let's see if she can show off the wheels as Robinson digs in. 1-0 count. As it's going to be outside. Ball number 2. Bulldogs lead 7-1 here in the bottom of the 4th against Oakland University. Trying to make it a nice 2-0 sweep here and extend their winning streak to 3 games. As that swung on, driven to center field. That is tailing, and an unbelievable catch out there at center field by Allie. Oh my goodness, that ball was ripped off of the bat of Robertson. She gets robbed out there of extra bases and likely another RBI. As that's going to end the 4th inning here. For ACTV, this is 7-1 Bulldogs lead as we head to the 5th inning on ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years, never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
And we are back here at AC Softball Field. Bulldogs lead the Golden Grizzlies 7-1 here. As the left fielder, number 23, Lex, steps in to face Fry. She swings at the first pitch. If I can read that correctly, this is Lex Ferguson up at the dish. She takes strike one, swinging. Same pitch, same spot, same result. That's going to move the count to 0-2 here. Fry working quickly here. She's just going to miss outside there on that one. Moving the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball straight back here. Bulldogs looking to improve to 12-16 on the year. They were 5-11 last year overall, so this is a very nice improvement. As it swung on, drop third strike. Huffman's going to have all day. Throws to first base for the out. Nice pitch there from Fry. Nice block. Way to keep that in front for Huffman there to retire the leadoff hitter, Lex Ferguson. It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 4. Struck out looking. Her first time up at the plate. As Fry's delivery just misses outside there. Ooh, close pitch there. Good take there from number 4, Kaylee on the Golden Grizzlies. Nice spot there from Fry as well. And there it is. 2-0 count. She drives a fastball down in there. Good location. She is moving quickly out there. Got places to be, it seems. She misses down low for ball 3. This is an action-packed Sunday in April with all the different sporting events on. It's the 3-1 pitch here. Tap right back to Fry. She's going to take her time. Throws to first base. Retire the second batter of the inning. It's going to bring up Nair for the Golden Grizzlies, the right fielder. Like I was saying, an action-packed Sunday, April 13th. Baseball on all day. Softball on all day. Obviously, you got the Masters over there at Augusta this afternoon. Just an unbelievable sports day, as that is ripped into right field. Going to be a base hit there from number 27, Allie. As that is going to extend the order, or extend the inning there, rather, for number 17, Allie as well. 27, Allie is with a Y, and this is an IE here. 2 outs. Fry delivery is strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. As that swung on, blooped into right field, coming on the right fielder, she basket catches it. A nice play over there for the right fielder, Courtney Robinson, as that's going to retire the Golden Grizzlies in order. Or not in order, apologies, with a single there from Allie. As we are going to move into the bottom of the 5th inning, Bulldogs holding on to a 7-1 lead. as they bring Holmes, Kozel, and Scott to the dish when we return.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication. 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter at ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
And welcome back here to ACTV. We have the Bulldogs and the Oklahoma, oh my goodness, Oakland University Golden Grizzlies. Score is a 7-1 Bulldogs. And they have Holmes, Kozel, and Scott coming to the dish in the bottom of the 5th inning here. An absolutely perfect day for baseball and softball, by the way. 58 degrees, hardly any wind. The sun would come out, it'd be a perfect day. I take that back. It appears the wind has picked up, looking over at those flags out in right field. But still a great day for baseball nonetheless. As Holmes digs in here. Leading off the bottom of the 5th here. As she takes ball 1 outside. Holmes on the day, 1 for 2. A single and a strikeout. Oakland University pitcher Kaylee, number 4, is still pumping it out there. She's pitched well here this afternoon. As that is strike 1 on the outside part of the plate to even the count to 1-1. Bulldogs looking for a gut punch here. Says put this game to bed. As that swung on, lifted center fielder charging on, and she is going to make the catch again, Allie. She is a vacuum out there in center field, number 27 for Oakland University. Nothing drops out there. Great range. She makes another great catch coming in on a baseball, or a softball, excuse me. That pitch is swung on and missed here from Sarah, center fielder of our own, Kozel. She leads the team in home runs and posts a .478 slugging percentage. She has 2 home runs on the year. A bunch of other Bulldogs with 1, but she has the crown so far. She takes ball 1 there upstairs. She is 1 for 2. She had that blistering double to left center field last time. She has the power. She takes ball 2 upstairs. Bulldogs don't necessarily need power right now, just need a few base runners. Extend this lead. 2-1 delivery. Is swung on, blooped right behind shortstop. That looks like it's going to get down, and it will. Just out of the reach of Allie, the shortstop, as she throws behind the runner, rounding first base, and almost gets her. A savvy play there from number 17. As that's going to bring up Brianna Scott, the third baseman for the Bulldogs. Scott having a heck of a day here for the Bulldogs 9-hitter. She is 2 for 2, 2 singles. Boasts a 278 average as she squares around a bunt. Ball one low and away as the runner takes off. A nice throw there behind the plate from Tessa, but the wheels on Sarah Kozel are not to be reckoned with. She is now 12 for 13 on stolen base attempts this year. She extends her lead on Michelle Huffman, who is right behind her at 10 for 12, as the Bulldogs' fastest runner. Sure, there's a little friendly banter competition going on between those two. As a swing line drive base hit to right center field. That is going to score Kozel easily as Brianna Scott extends her incredible day at the plate. She's now 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. Cementing herself as an incredible 9-hitter to flip over the lineup here over to McClanahan. I'm sure she's going to have a lot to say to Coach. Bump me up in the order after today. Incredible day. Up top to McClanahan. Squares around to bunt. She bunts it. Ooh, as it just goes foul. Third base side. Kind of a hesitant little bunt. Not really a sacrifice as she squared around pretty late. So that ball's just going to drift foul for strike number 1 here. McClanahan 1 for 3 on the day. The double coming in the first inning. Her 4th at bat already in the 5th inning. Bulldog bats are getting their work in this afternoon. Count moves to 1-1 here for the Bulldog leadoff hitter. This pitch is, third pitch is low in the dirt. Blocked up nicely from Tessa. A quiet day for McClanahan at second base. Don't recall any big plays hit to her way, the defensive side of the ball. See if she can get the bat going. She takes ball 3 there low. Worked herself into a nice hitting count. Up 3 balls, 1 strike. Bulldogs looking to put the exclamation mark on a great day of softball here at the AC softball field. As we mentioned earlier, taking down Ohio Northern 15-0. Hold an 8-0 lead here in the 5th inning against Oakland University as McClanahan draws a 5-pitch walk here. That is going to bring up Greer Simpson, the Bulldog shortstop. She's had a wonderful day in the field and at the dish. 1 for 2 overall. A couple nice plays at shortstop. See if she can tack on a few more here for the Bulldogs. She takes ball 1 low. That's 4 or 5 balls in a row here. See if Kaylee steps off the mound here just to regain her confidence. As this is not the part of the order you want to throw balls to. As that is going to be high. Moving the count to 2-0 for Simpson. Simpson again with a 3.68 average. 4th on the Bulldogs, but Bulldogs with 6 hitters batting over 340 this year. Incredible stuff from them as she hits a base hit up the middle. Ground ball, that is going to score Kozel, and that is going to extend the Bulldog lead from 8-1 to 9-1. A nice piece of hitting there, right back up the middle from Simpson. Excuse me, that was Scott scoring after her double. As that is going to extend the lead to 9-1. This could be a big inning on the horizon for the Bulldogs. As Taylor Robinson steps in, Bulldogs 3-hitter. Takes ball 1 high. Takes ball 2 high. Looks like the Golden Grizzlies pitcher here, Kaylee, slowing down a little bit. It's understandable. She's had a few long innings, long, tough innings. She's pitched well overall, commanding the ball pretty well, keeping the ball on the ground for the most part. Bulldogs just finding holes this afternoon. Robinson takes ball number 3. 3-0 count to Robinson. Already walked once in this one. Has a great eye at the dish. She takes ball 4 in the dirt. Gets away from Tessa. Not going to matter. Batters advance, and that's going to be bases loaded, and you do not want to load the bases for Michelle Huffman. An outstanding game, defensively and offensively, for Huffman so far. 1 for 2 with the walk. She is one of the 6 batters boasting a 340 and above average. She comes in at 357. And she has a chance to put the nail in the coffin here for the Bulldogs. She takes ball 1 low. Tessa keeps working back there behind the dish for the Golden Grizzlies, keeping everything in front. As that is going to hit her. I'm sure she will take that, as that is an RBI for the catcher, Michelle Huffman, here this afternoon. As the catcher is going to call time now and go out and have a chat with Kaylee. As Bulldogs extend the lead 10-1 here. Just great at-bats all the way around. And it looks like they might have a pitching change here. We're going to step away regardless. We'll be back in just a few moments.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
They had some substitutions. And we are back here in ACTV. A few substitutions to get you up to note here. It looks as though as number 0, Ciara from first base is coming to pitch. That would remove number 4, Kaylee. And then number 11, Allison, has moved over to first base here for the Golden Grizzlies. As the pitcher, Fry, steps in. She takes strike 1 there on the outside part of the plate. Overall, a pretty good day for Kaylee, number 4, for the Golden Grizzlies. A few unfortunate little bloop shots for the Bulldogs, as that was a disgustingly good off-speed pitch there by number 0 for the Grizzlies, as she gets ahead of the Bulldogs pitcher, Fry, 0-2 here. 1 out. Bases are full with Bulldogs, as, wow, She just went good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Caitlin Fry. That was an unbelievable sequence of pitching there. As that's going to leave it up to Courtney Robertson. Base is loaded and 2 out for the Bulldogs. This pitch 1 is going to be delivered in there just low. And I think this was the right move to get number 4, Kaylee, out of the game as Ciara. I really apologize if I mispronounced that name. She has come in and she is pounding the zone so far. She's coming in with velocity. As I say that, she misses up and away for ball number 2. Just some more energy and some more jolt for the Golden Grizzlies here, down 10-1. See if they can get themselves back into the dugout and get on the bats. As that swung on, driven to left field, fairly deep, camped under the left fielder. Oh, and it just misses it. Just drops right before her glove. That's going to clear the bases for the Bulldogs. Everyone comes in to score. Huffman, Robinson, Simpson. And that might be it, folks. That might be a walk-off. And it appears it will be. An unfortunate way to end a pretty good game, pretty good softball game here. As that will end it 13-1 for the Bulldogs. I think they might stop it at 11-1. Not sure on that. As that's going to conclude, that's going to do it for today. Bulldogs win 11-0 or 11-1 overall. Next up for the Bulldogs is a double dip with the Indiana Tech Warriors on April 22nd. They'll go in there with a 12-16 record. A very nice improvement, like we mentioned earlier, from 5-11 last year. That will close out the 2025 season, those 2 games against the Warriors. And hopefully the Bulldogs can build on this season again next year. They're trending in the correct direction. This was a very nicely played doubleheader for them as they run rule both opponents here in the Oakland University Golden Grizzlies. As that will do it from our end here at ACTV. For my director, Connor Atwell, myself, Jack Whitehead, we want to thank you for tuning into ACTV here at Adrian College and an Adrian softball field. For all of us and for next time, thank you and have a wonderful afternoon.